Six friends of mine and myself, we went to Haiti for 7 days to a hospital through PIH, which is Partners in Health, about 35 miles northeast of Port-au-Prince. And this is some of the photographs I took along the way before we got to our destination. The hospital is about 180,000 square feet that they're building. It holds about 320 patients, and it can cater for up to 600 outpatients per day. This is one of the 10 cities that we passed along the way. There's quite a few places like that. Traffic lights are a little unheard of down there. There's no traffic lights that much. Okay. We were installing, I'm a plumbing contractor, so I was installing sinks. I probably installed about maybe 40 sinks in 5 days. My friends are carpenters. They're installing countertops for doctors' offices, wall cabinets, door frames. The average wage down there is about $8 a day for construction workers on the building side. We worked from 6 in the morning until 5 in the evening, 11-hour days. Where we stayed was a secure compound, high walls, barbed wire fences, security guy, armed. It's not a place to hang out by night. We wouldn't allow it outside the compound, and people are desperate, and it's very unsafe. And but on the way back last Sunday, we met so many people going on their way to church, and I strongly believe through their faith and their great smiles that these people will overcome all this and have a better future. We met many kids going to school in the morning with uniforms, probably better dressed than some of the kids going to school in Boston, with big smiles on their faces, and carrying a watering can to fill it and probably pick it up on the way back in the evening, going home from school. Kids anywhere from 3 years old up to 14, 15. You meet some kids that are 7, 8 years old, walking their cow to the river. We have some pictures, which didn't come up yet probably, of washing in the river. You know, water that we take for granted, that just turn the tap on here and it's there. That's one of their big chores, bathing in the river. Some of the rivers are very dirty and contaminated. And this is some of our team that went down. The two guys in the middle are union electricians. They were installing smoke detectors in the building. Although they don't have a fire department down there, they were still installing smoke detectors. So maybe someday they will have a fire department. This is a hydroelectric power place that produces the electricity for most of Port-au-Prince. Stray cow. This was outside of our compound, just across the street. That's actually a little liquor store, which we frequent most nights. I met a kid down there about 10 years old, and a pile of rocks like that, he breaks the stones, and a wheelbarrow, he gets about $2 per wheelbarrow. This is where we used to have our lunch every day. That is the river there outside the building where they used to bathe. We used to meet people there every day. This is some of the construction site where the hospital is going on, being built. This is one of the hospital rooms where the patients are going to stay. It's all built of concrete block and to earthquake and US standards through a construction company in Boston called Shawmut Construction. He sold his company and he donated a lot of his time and his money to build this hospital. It's in a town called Mirebalais. That's your taxi there, actually, by the way. This is where we stayed. There's a shack wire and stuff. It's something you don't see around Needham or anywhere around here for that matter. It's not uncommon to see people, security with submachine guns or AK-47s down there. That's a store that we went to, a shop that they stamp out all these metal scrolls and designs, very articulated with their hands. You can see here, it's just all you hear is this little chisel and a punch, and they tapping, stamping out all this stuff. That's the guy right there, stamping it out, something simple. So there you have it. Thank you for sharing the time with me. Thank you.